Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Three Men and a Little Virus. This is week number 7 and we're calling it Pancakes. Yes. My name's Mark Cridland. I'm the one that tries to hold it all together, and try is the main word there. I'm joined by our usual comedians. They are Mr. Adam Morrison Jones, or AMJ, and Paul Tingy, and they are the funny ones, along with a couple of characters that join us, such as Dave and Geraldine. More about them later on. So in this week's show, we talk about pancakes, obviously, and some of the weird toppings, including AMJ's really weird ones. Adam's got a new podcast, he's interviewing comedians. He's doing something outside of this podcast. What's going on? We talk about receding hairlines, obviously not mine, but those two, and the fact that AMJ is now having to wear makeup for his videos because he's getting old. We're all getting old, and some of us have got the vaccine as well. Yes, not me though, I haven't. There was a man we talk about who's got a BMI apparently of 28,000. Might have been a clerical error, but find out more about that in this week's show. AMJ talks about his nan and the ghost stories, and there's a guy who wants to get away from it all and decides to hand himself in just to get some peace and quiet. There's no story time with Dave this week, but instead we've got a new game show, yes, hosted by Dave and Geraldine. And then there's the man with the strange name that everyone says is a liar. He's a liar, but he's not, because he's actually his name. So, find out more about that and everything else that we chat about in this week's show, and sit back, relax, and enjoy another week of Free Ben and a Little Virus.
How do I sound?
Always amazing.
Good old £10 jobby from Tesco's.
Ooh, £10 jobby. Is that what they sell up there now? Is it?
That's what they sell up there. You've got to keep your mask on, but it's worth it.
Have to go around the back of the cafe bit. They can't open the cafe anymore, so they do jobbies.
Exactly. I think there's probably more infection from a jobby than there is from serving someone a coffee.
Depends if you.
I don't know.
Here you go. If anyone
is, they put the jobby in your coffee.
A jobby coffee.
Yeah, because there is that coffee that's made out of poo, isn't there?
Oh, what the one that's made out? No, it's not human poo though, is it?
No, it's not. But somebody might have been trying to make their own.
Oh,
and then
what, to save money?
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, everyone.
Welcome to the show. You're listening to Three Men and a Little Jobby.
Little virus.
Well, we discussed poo.
Weird stuff.
Anyway, Kopi, isn't it? Kopi Luwak or Kopi Luwak.
Who?
I think
Kopi Luwak. That's the name of the coffee, and it's made from civets feces.
Ah.
Okay. Nice. Talking of stuff that's made from poo, do you see AMJ's pancakes this week?
There's nothing wrong with my pancakes.
They looked awful. I mean, everyone should know it was Pancake Day or Shrove Tuesday on this Tuesday just gone. And AMJ put a picture up of his pancakes, and many people went, "What the hell is that?"
Well, a lot of people were quite offensive, actually, about my pancakes.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Tell us more.
Well, basically, I've been trying to eat healthier. So, in typical Adam Morrison Jones fashion, I've gone overboard.
Wait.
Wow.
That's why you were never welcome on cruise entertainments.
Well, true that. I was never once welcomed.
No, because you was always overboard.
Hey, that's a good gag. But, so go back to the pancake. So there's ingredients and there's a recipe for banana pancakes. Now, the thing with banana pancakes is it's just like normal pancakes, but you use banana more for the sweetening. Now, earlier that week, I'd seen a recipe for banana bacon, and I thought, wouldn't it be great if I could make these pancakes and use the skin from the bananas as the bacon? and I
No,
found the recipe.
Is rationing been imposed?
Must
No,
have been.
And I don't know about
but
it.
it does. When it
In
does,
Herne Bay, they've still got their ration books in Herne Bay.
I wish they did. I think some of them have. No, so all I did was I got some paprika, some
Okay.
maple
Paprika.
syrup, some soy sauce, and some pepper. Marinated the banana skins after removing some of the excess banana from them, and then fried them up, and they were delicious.
Really?
But
Yeah.
apparently you can't say anything about bacon anymore.
Not when it's not bacon. It's
What
not
about
even
Richard Bacon? Can we talk about Richard Bacon?
Well, we can talk about him all you want.
If it's
Yeah,
bacon,
now that his time is spent, isn't it? You know, he done the naughty thing, and people are starting to like him again. Huge
Exactly.
star in America at the moment, Richard Bacon.
Really?
He almost died as well a couple of years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that, Richard Bacon.
Yeah,
Are you
don't
trying to
worry.
get work for Richard Bacon?
I don't
Yeah,
need
he's
to.
gonna be-
He's actually doing really well for himself. I'll work with Richard Bacon.
I'll work with
I'll
Richard
bear that in the
Bacon.
future.
He's replacing you, AMJ. He's going to be our first man.
Do you know
Well,
what?
to be honest, I won't be surprised with AMJ hosting game shows, doing his own little podcast with with Simon and Trev.
Simon and Trev. I've had some really good people. I had Jeff Stevenson on as well, who was.
Yeah. And when I say Simon and Trev, I don't mean Simon Barker and Trevor Feelgood.
As much as we all want to hear that.
Yeah.
I'd enjoy. I'll be more
My
impressed.
birthday today.
I've worked out how to download it.
Yeah.
I think Simon is one of my favourite people in comedy, and some of the conversations we've had over the years, where we've just given each other a phone call, I just think like the man. Oh, what was it he was telling me? He just
Are you on
carries
about
on.
Simon Baker now?
Simon Baker, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think me and Trevor have ever had a phone conversation.
No?
We've had like conversations in the real world,
Mm.
but I don't think we ever have. I don't know. Trev, have we ever spoke over the phone? This is it.
Well, tell us more about this new podcast then.
Yeah, so I'm doing a brand new podcast called Stories from the Circuit, where I'm interviewing people from the entertainment circuit that I really love and think are brilliant, and I'm just asking them questions.
Notice I've not got an invite.
Yeah, I've got an invite. We're waiting for episode 200.
It's got in your spam
Yeah.
folder.
It's got a new spam folder.
Yeah.
But the spam's made out of bananas.
But it's got in your banana skin spam folder.
It's all right, don't worry. Don't worry, Simmons doesn't have me on a guest. You don't even put me on your posters. But you put Dill Radio on your poster. Did they say they was going to pay you to go on the poster that they quote on?
They probably did. You'll be earning £500 a gig by the end of this. But yeah, so it's basically just a podcast where I interview some brilliant people. Yeah, so I've had Trevor and Simon, had our good old friend Peter Cox as well. The first one we had Freddie Davis, Parrot Face. So anyone knows of his stuff, he's brilliant as well. But yeah, I'm just going to do those every fortnight at the moment, but just people who don't tend to get really good interviews, because there seems to be a lot from the alternative circuit and stuff, and a lot of mainstream stuff has
I'll
gone.
just let you know I'm not getting any alternative work either, AMJ. So, you know, if you want to, I'll be free as well. I bet much after I've had to pay those people, I'll do it for free.
I've got something lined up for you in the next thing, but we'll talk off air, but it's going to be good.
What is it? A quote for your poster you're not going to use again?
No, it's not a quote. I want Dave to host a round for me.
It's Dave. It's not even me.
It's you, though, is it? You can't be all like bad over it. Matthew Corbett was never like this. We want Sooty. It's always fucking Sooty, is it? No one wants Corbett. That was never said. You
say that. He did get angry once because they booked Sooty and Sweep. And when he turned up and he was dressed nicely, they said, well, you dressed up like that for? We just want you underneath the box. And you got the ump.
Oh, it's like earlier. I mentioned to Sarah that there's a possibility of some sort of game show thing with Dave and Geraldine coming up.
Yeah, that's happening.
Yeah, and
I've written the questions.
Nice. Well, Sarah went, poor Paul. I went, yeah, I know. He doesn't get much time in this much podcast. It's, he's not going to be in much this podcast, is he? What with those two being there?
It's a weird thing where I am feeling bad for Paul, but all logic is stating he's getting more airtime than anyone on this podcast.
But how? It's Dave and Geraldine. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, it's me. We're all three different people. There's 5 of us on this podcast.
I'm sorry. I was being silly there.
Dave's
Yeah, you were. But I heard you want me to host a quiz round. Oh, I can do that.
We're going to do it. We're going to work out a way to do it, Dave. My people talk to your people. What right now?
My people, it's you and Paul.
Well,
that's my
much.
People.
So those are our people. So I want you to do. I'm going to write some questions on animals because you're an animal, and I'd like you to be in the next round when I do the quiz again.
Oh, that'd be nice. It's not as if Paul's hosted over 100 quizzes in his time and's got a database that he's created of over 10,000 questions. Yeah, you write your own, mate.
It won't fit in with the programme otherwise.
Well, if it's animals, Paul's got over 1,000 questions on animals. You want to hear one?
Yeah.
What animal am I?
An elephant.
Congratulations. We can't use that later now.
I love the way, I'd like you to come on and do it. No, I will do this my own way. If we're going into the big leagues, Dave, you've got to be more accepting.
Well, all I'm saying is people enjoy Paul's quizzes. I don't know why. I think they're rubbish.
I think people love Paul's quizzes. I think they're very good.
You've never been to one. You keep saying, I'll come. And it's like the poster. It never materialises.
I've done one.
Yeah,
You have, Critters. Thanks very much for coming along and doing one.
Yeah,
I'm taking you're both doing it on Saturday.
Is it Saturday night?
Saturday evening, half
What
6.
time?
Half 6.
Washing my hair.
Who's it for?
I wouldn't accept that from AMJ as an excuse.
The front takes longer.
But it's different for me. My fun's at the back. My hair.
I keep forgetting that I'm bald at the back until I keep catching it on like video calls and stuff. Which
I didn't realise that I was, because obviously I can say I've got a receding hairline. But Salma took a photo of me playing Scalextrics with the boys the other day, and my word, I'm going to end up with a little island at the front, I think.
It's true.
So I was like, horrible. Cut your hair. I'm like, I'm all right at the moment. It looks all right. I'll go grade 0. Oh, look, I accidentally left the clippers off.
Oh, mate.
That'd be my excuse for why I am bald.
It's horrible hair loss. It's
Hello?
also... Hello?
Isn't it just?
But that's the thing. And also, like, now I'm doing more and more things on video and filming more stuff. I've had to kind of, like, look after my skin complexion a bit more. Has anyone, like, started wearing makeup a bit, like, to kind of cover up their faces on video calls? Or is this just something that I really wish I hadn't said out loud?
It's something that you...
you wish you hadn't said out loud.
Yeah. I've got a concealer stick coming, and I'm proud of that. Just because I look at myself and think, oh, you need to cover those bags up.
You know what? I probably would, but I look at myself and go, you can't polish a turd, so...
Yeah, but...
Plus, Paul's the youngest.
I look the oldest.
I'm growing gracefully.
Mark does look the youngest out of all of us.
Yeah, that's because he's got Rapunzel up in a tower somewhere.
Yep, and it's my birthday on Monday as well, coming up.
Ooh.
In 2 days' time.
You doing anything nice?
Oh, yeah. We're going to the theatre. Then we're
I'm
going
reporting you.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing anything somehow. Next year, it's got to be better next year because next year's a big one for me.
The big 5
yeah, 100, that's it. You know what? I felt old the other day because I went for my eye test, old sight test, and was told that I wear glasses anyway for distance, but I've been told I now need a second pair specifically for reading. And
dear.
I went, oh, is that like an after effect of having the brain tumour? She went, well, it's your birthday next week, isn't it? And I went, shut up. Leave me alone.
Matt, did you have to start wearing the glasses after you cut the ribbon wrong at Stonehenge?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't want to spread malicious rumours, but I heard after he'd got that appointment made to get his reading glasses, he then went off and got himself some Horlicks.
Yep, yeah, I had to get Horlicks and my pipe and slippers.
I've worked in an old people's home, far be it for not very long.
Thought.
It is a terrible thought.
Yeah, you need to ask.
Yeah, but no one really drunk Horlicks.
No?
They're an off-brand.
They were just they loved Red Bush. Red Bush.
I thought you were about to say Red Bull then.
They loved Red Bull. They were off it.
just get them bouncing off the walls on Red Bull. Yeah, that was a good entertainment manager. Yeah, we loved it.
Yeah,
He was a lovely, nice boy. He was.
Mate, that would be amazing if I could have just given them Red Bull. Off you go, guys. Fill
Is
your
that why you don't work there now? Is that why?
Many reasons.
Too many heart attacks from all the Red Bull, the caffeine hit.
Turns out it gives you wings, but they move far too fast for those people.
Yeah, they were angel wings.
They were angel. I'd just like to clarify that never happened. But
they all went to hell.
Or hell, as it snowed. Please don't want to listen to this. Anyway, as well, and I was thinking about this the other day. In 2021, Red Bull still exists, Monster Energy still exists, and Dip Dabs still exist. People give their kids Dip Dabs. It's like the children's equivalent to crack cocaine. It's like, how is that legal to give a child that much sugar?
Wow. Everything in moderation.
Bit of fun.
Just on the note of health, Critters, you've been vaccinated, haven't you?
I haven't, no. My wife
You
has.
haven't?
I
thought you got... so have I.
No, I'm still waiting for my call up, even though being diabetic, asthmatic, all that jazz, and still not yet, no.
Bingo!
I did, however, get my letter, an email from the NHS today saying that I am in the clinically vulnerable group and should self-isolate or shield until 31st of March. And I was like, well, it's a good job I ain't getting away from my birthday, isn't it?
Well, I'm a bit concerned because I got a message from my doctors. I got a text message saying, make this appointment. And I thought, oh, this looks dodgy. And then realised it was from my doctor. And I thought, I don't work in a care home. I don't think I'm vulnerable, but am I?
There was
maybe I'm all right.
an error. Maybe there's an error on your system because I haven't got the news story to hand. But there was the guy who got called up and was asked to come and get his injection done because he was shown on the system, instead of being 6'2", they'd put him down at 6.2 centimeters tall and 17 stone, which made his BMI at 28,000. So he was at-risk group. Having BMI of 28,000. Yeah, how the NHS messed that up, I do not know. But yeah, he rang him up and went, I'm definitely not 6.2 centimeters tall.
That's equivalent of an Action Man.
Yeah.
It's smaller than an Action Man.
Yeah,
Action Man used to be 16 centimeters tall.
There you go. Smaller than an Action Man, and yet still 17 stone.
Well, but maybe it was Dr. X.
It was dark matter.
Yeah, I was about to say, was he made out of dark matter?
just pure dark matter, yes. And that's why they went, yeah, you come in and have it done. So you never know, they might have made a mistake on that, but hey, who knows?
How did you feel, AMJ?
Fine, like, yeah. Had a
I
bit
just
of a
felt like
cold.
I'd do after a flu jab, just a bit of an achy arm.
Yeah,
Although
it was alright.
the lady who did my injection, she went, "Oh no, you're bleeding, and it's not stopped." I went, "I'm haemophiliac. Don't panic about that. It just happens." And she said, "You're remarkably calm for somebody." I've just said, you've not stopped bleeding." But it happens all the time. I had a blood test the other day, and the guy went, "I should just put a pin in you and just collected the blood as it was coming out."
It weren't a doctor.
They weren't a doctor, no.
I felt fine. Like just as the achy arm, and then just a bit heavy. But
Heavy, man.
heavy man. I'm surprised they haven't got to you.
Yeah, not yet. Well, where did you go, Paul?
Dover House Centre.
Ah, that's right. Because when Sarah had hers done, I had to take her all the way up to the Isle of Sheppey.
Oh yeah, I remember it well.
It came back with all four wheels still on the car.
What?
Blimey, that must have been the first.
I know. I had to keep driving around the car park all the while she was in there.
Even still, come back with your four wheels and extra finger, allegedly.
There's something about the island of Sheppey. There's something about it that still makes me smile. It's such an odd place, but magical at the same time.
Weird place. Anyway, I want to go back to pancakes. I've got a news story about some pancakes.
Yeah.
No, I've not heard. I've not heard enough about Simon Baker's phone calls with AMJ yet.
You can hear the podcast at some other point.
No, he did. It wasn't that. This is non-podcastable. It's not Trevor and Simon. This is unfamous Simon.
Simon Baker's. He just rings up, see how I am. He runs his material through me. I run material through him. That's it.
Funny.
It is indeed. We have a giggle.
It runs through you.
See what you're doing.
Jeez Louise.
Like Mufasa.
I'll bring Dave back next week for the full show.
He can do that.
He's currently gargling Lemsip at the moment to make sure his throat's good for the quiz later. And Geraldine, I don't know where Geraldine is. He keeps flitting in and out of the house.
I thought Geraldine was in our house earlier because I was sat at my computer doing some work and I suddenly felt giraffe. And I thought, is that Geraldine? And then I realised, no, it's a giraffe.
That's good.
Wind.
I'll be honest, I started laughing because I watched Police Academy the other day, and there's that scene where he gets tenderly kissed in a private area. And when you said I felt, and we all know what Geraldine's like.
Oh dear.
Have I ever told you the story that like my dad was obsessed with like ghosts?
Oh, sorry.
What?
Carry on, James.
I heard that.
She was, but that's not what the story is about.
Yeah. That's
for a
next
night
week.
version.
Late night.
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
It's all right. She's dead. Right. So. That was it. It's a Sin. Did anyone watch It's a Sin?
No, I've got it on my list of things to watch.
I was on a Zoom call the other day with a load of businesses in Kent, and loads of them were going on about how good that show is. And I was sitting again, never seen it, no idea what the hell it is.
It's brilliant. It's just very heavy going. You know, like once you watch something, you need to watch like Family Guy or something afterwards. Keep it light.
Go to your nan, and then we'll go back to pancakes.
So we go back to my nan. So she always believed in ghosts.
Might be
stuff,
difficult.
Right? Well, it will now. I need a Luigi board. There's a callback that I want to get. Right. So she always believed in ghosts, and like she told this story one Christmas of how She was in bed one night and she felt a cold chill.
I was right.
You were right. She felt a cold chill. And my granddad turned round and was like, "Oh, that's a ghost." And like she believed it for ages. And then she told this about 20 years later. And my dad sat there and went, "It weren't a ghost, Dad. Dad just used to leave the window open." And for years, thinking that poor woman, thinking it was ghosts everywhere. But no, the window was just open. That's where it got from a giraffe. Wasn't really worth the tangent, was it? Wasn't really worth the tangent.
We're used to it by now.
It's okay.
And the listeners should be as well.
I'll tell you another.
If you are enjoying this, by the way, you can support this by going onto the Acast supporter page, which is the link is in the description.
And if you want to sponsor this show for other stories like this, she once told me there was a little girl who haunted my bedroom when I was 6 years old, and she used to just so I remember being terrified for years. Who tells that to a kid?
I don't know. Do Much Laughter want to sponsor this show?
They might do.
Yeah, make it happen.
Why are you talking like a gangster? Yeah, make it happen.
Make it happen, see?
Well, as we can safely say, Gary Giga sofas won't touch us with a barge pole or a three-piece suite.
You'll say that. I got an email from him the other day thanking us for the free advertising that he received. Somebody went into the shop and said, "I came here because I heard about you on the podcast."
That's where you tell him it's not free. It was just
preemptive.
It was preemptive sponsorship.
I'll be honest, he's given me a few £1,000. I'm just not sharing it with you guys.
Wouldn't surprise me.
What's happened in the pancakes? Come on, critters, you're meant to be keeping this all together. You say it every week in the intro.
Yeah, try it.
And this week, I listened to the podcast, and you didn't say supposed comedians, alleged comedians, you said comedians. And I thought, he's finally being nice to us. And he went, and they do the funny stuff, allegedly.
I like the way he reeled you in.
Yeah.
Can't have it the same every week.
That gave you a little poke.
A little poke.
Oh, thank you.
I've got a few pokes.
So, anyway,
do you remember poking on Facebook? Pancakes, critters, come on, stop diverging.
Did you guys have pancakes this week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we know you did, AMJs. You have weird shit. What sort of toppings did you have, Paul?
Do you know what?
Go on now, MJ. Interrupt me. You always do.
We will get back
to just constantly interrupting everyone.
Interrupting me for interrupting you.
Yeah.
The worst thing about being a bloke and trying to eat healthy is no bloke around you will just be like acceptant of it.
I've been accepting you on this podcast.
It's that, but the banana bacon has pushed it too far.
No, I'm really looking forward to trying that myself.
No, that's wrong.
No, just no. It's
not
wrong.
not even monkeys eat the bloody skins of bananas. What do you think? Don't do it.
Why are you telling the listeners not to do it? Do you know what, listeners? Do it. Eat all the skins. Eat apple cores.
No, AJ, don't eat all the skins.
Eat all the skins.
No, don't eat the core of an apple. They have cyanide in them. Don't eat stones from other fruit because they've got arsenic in them.
They've not got cyanide in an apple, Pip.
Yeah,
they do.
You have to have quite a lot for
and
it to be
arsenic, especially stoned fruit. If you ever bitten into a stoned fruit and you got through the stone,
that's not a joint.
That bit of taste is cyanide. There you go.
Is it? I don't think my teeth are strong enough to bite through the stone.
Stone fruit. I can imagine an apricot sitting there smoking a joint.
That would be the best. What would be the most likely stoned fruit? A banana stoned, I reckon, would be pretty cool if you're thinking of that. But bananas don't have stones in. Oh, shut up now.
Anyway, my bananas, before we was interrupted, critters. Friday didn't go on about another amazing yarn about his nanny.
She used to like bananas and putting them in
He
places.
used to like bananas.
Do you know what
Yeah.
annoys me more? Is in my head I thought it was really funny, and then realised halfway through that anecdote, going, this goes nowhere. Why am I still saying it? But still carried on. It was terrible.
Isn't
Sorry,
that just-
listeners.
You know what I enjoyed about it? Is
What?
about halfway through, I noticed your voice changing and say, "This is funny in the family. This is funny for no one else."
Yeah, it's not going in the new show. It's not. I'm gonna scribble it out now.
Yeah.
No, Nan.
What's this with
No,
your
no,
bananas?
no, not. She's dead.
No, Nan. Well, she's not coming either.
She used
Maybe she
to.
did.
Far too
With
much.
bananas.
With bananas.
Good
Wait.
time, Anna.
Good time.
My pancakes.
Yes.
My pancakes. I had lemon juice with a little bit of sugar.
Did you actually make the pancakes from scratch with raw ingredients?
Yes.
Did you, AMJ?
Yeah, it was all the raw
So-
ingredients,
Yep.
Mm.
So raw, even the skins.
even the skins.
Oh, that's the point. You said eat all the skins. I went to say something funny, but then you said something dangerous. You don't eat all the skins. You only eat 4 of them.
Well, I didn't.
Dave.
I didn't make pancakes from scratch. We bought pre-made ones in a pack from the Spa shop.
Were they nice?
Yeah, not as good as homemade, but it was easier. You stick them in a microwave for 25 seconds.
There was AMJ's Nan, apparently.
It's great to picture her as the person she was.
Yeah. Well,
On their back, making everyone smile.
With her stupid ghost stories.
It was a you being framed moment. She'd fallen over, that's all. Don't know what you lot were thinking.
Do you know what's annoyed me more is I'm annoyed at my nan for that story not being funny, but it's clearly my fault as a performer.
yes. It normally is your fault.
It is 9 out of 10 times.
Pancakes.
Yeah. What about yours, Mark?
I had maple syrup on mine,
I love
Oh.
maple syrup.
which was quite
But-
nice, and it's like a reduced sugar version as well. So
I'll be honest, I had my first takeaway of the year on Sunday for Valentine's Day.
I had my first takeaway of the year on the 1st of January.
Oh yes, but you're not morbidly obese. I
Well,
am.
I'm getting there now with this third lockdown.
But 20 pounds off so far this year. Although, let's wait for a joke about did you lose it? Have you lost your wallet? No, I
Have
bought
you
a pair of
spent-
trainers for
spent
£20.
No, you still have a take.
But I think this week I'm going to put on because I had the takeaway and then I had pancakes.
What takeaway did you have?
Well, we thought that all the high class or the better takeaways like Chinese and Indians and things like that would be really busy. It was Valentine's night, so we went for burger and chips.
You can't beat a burger and chips.
Cheesy chips, and we had onion rings, chicken, goujons, mozzarella sticks, onion rings. Yeah,
Just
so
order
and
the
then
Did you just
had
go into the
half-
takeaway shop and go, yes?
pretty much, and then half a millionaire cheesecake each.
Bloody hell. What did that
yeah, I
millionaire
know.
let you have it?
Wow. I told him a story about AMJ's Nan, and he just started falling asleep as I got to the
And he
punchline.
just robbed it.
Yeah.
Never going to live it down. If ever I'm dying on stage or a bit's not working, could you just shout out Nan from the back of the room? And that could be the new thing
Be
from
honest.
now on.
To be honest, I don't think I can shout Nan that many times.
Nan! Nan!
Someone will start
Dragon's
thinking,
eggs.
Dragon's eggs.
Pancakes. We'll get round to this. This bloke has made some pancakes on Tuesday.
With banana peel.
No, it's worse apparently.
It's Nan's
Have you-
banana peel.
Saying that, have you seen the
He's made fish steaks out of banana peels.
Have you seen the Weetabix and beans?
Yeah, on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that caused loads of chaos. But apparently this is even worse. This is worse. It has caused outrage, apparently.
What's he done?
A man named Mikey G, he's not giving his real name away because it's...
That's pissed me off already. Is it Honey G's brother?
Maybe. It was he's related to Baby G.
Gina.
Yeah.
Or Kenny G.
G. Yeah, all that lot. But yeah, he
Half of the tribute act of the Bee Gees. Sorry.
Just a
Sorry.
Yeah, what this guy's done is he's made 2 pancakes and then he's loaded them with fish fingers and tomato salsa.
I wasn't too far away then, was I?
Yeah. Fish fingers and tomato salsa in pancakes. So he's made them look like wraps.
Quesadillas.
Excuse me?
Quesadillas.
I don't know. But yeah, it looks horrible. But some people are saying, oh, actually, sweet and savoury. Could be interesting. Someone put this is clear signalling of a psychopath. My brain will not accept the concept of fish fingers and tomato sauce in pancakes.
It sounds like someone's chomping on pancakes right now.
Yeah, what's going on?
Sorry, the chair went down and then I had to pump it up.
You had to pump your chair up.
Yeah,
it was.
You got an inflatable chair.
One of those inflatable chairs from the 90s. This is just nice.
Have you got the cup holder in it though? Have you got the cup holder?
I've got the cup holder with it. My N64's ready, and I'm currently eating a bowl of M&Ms.
Sweet. But yeah, it's just why would you put fish fingers in pancakes? They don't go together. It's just wrong.
Is he a student?
It's bad. No, well, it doesn't actually mention that, but it's nearly as bad as bloody banana bacon.
Wait. Well, at least it's part of the family, though, isn't it? Like, it's none of it. It's all getting used. No wastage. No wastage from this household.
Yeah.
Apart from your talent, AMJ.
Thank you very much, Paul.
It appears you've just thrown that straight out into the recycling.
Dad!
How are you guys doing with lockdown 3 anyway? Are you coping alright at home?
I'm
it's
having
not
a lovely
changed for me. Sorry, AMJ.
That's all right. I'm having a lovely time. I don't think my fiance is enjoying my presence as much as she was. Also, the bins aren't being emptied regularly, and they're getting a bit much.
Are you dressing up?
I'm not dressing up.
That attention-seeking woman last week.
Not like that attention-seeking woman last week, but this is how much I've missed people. I went to the bins to put some rubbish in, and I noticed a little field mouse in there, and I generally had a conversation with him for about 5 minutes before going, maybe you should tell people there's a mouse in here and not just stand talking to a mouse, because that's weird.
Oh, was it Josephine?
It was Josephine. I've decided to call him Neil.
Well, I won't like that. Josephine's very proud to be a woman, and she thinks she knows twain all time. Man, feel like woman. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
What's that gorilla rocked it?
Yeah.
No, he's on the drums.
Oh, he is. Is he on the
advert?
That's the one. Playing a bit of Phil Collins.
No, there's something in the air tonight that neither of you are getting Paul's or mine jokes.
No.
At least normally you get them, but just don't find them funny.
Oh, was he doing jokes?
Oh, I got what you were saying, yeah.
Oh, you bunch of funny people.
Leave it, Dave. Just go and soothe your throat.
Yes, because you'll be doing a quiz soon. But first,
Yeah,
I want
and you
to
know
ask
it's all about animals.
Is it?
It is now. It was all going to be film, TV, and it was in the children's TV and Disney film and sports. But now it's all about animals.
Oh, I like Disney.
Well,
Like
it's a shame. I'm practicing for the animal quiz for you.
Thank you, Dave.
It's all right.
Anyway, I asked you guys how you've been getting on with lockdown because there's a guy in Sussex who has recently he was wanted by police. He was a wanted man, and he actually
Did they get him by sending the message in the bottle?
He should have done, but no.
Did he leave his red light on?
No.
Sorry.
See, sometimes he can be funny.
Very rarely. I'm mildly amusing anyway.
Oh yes.
Guardian 2006.
This guy then, he's on Wednesday afternoon of this week, he went to a police station in Sussex, doesn't say specifically where, to hand himself in because he wanted some peace and quiet. He'd had enough of spending time with his family and the people that he was with, and he wanted to hand himself in just to go back to prison where he could get some peace and quiet.
I might go and commit a crime.
So, had he been let out of prison?
No, it doesn't actually say what we haven't got the full details, unfortunately. It was quite it's a link from a tweet onto the BBC News website, and they haven't put that much information on here. But,
in their headline.
The Sussex police actually used a Minions gif in their tweet because that's how serious it was.
Oh, but I wonder how they dealt with that. Of going, yeah, just staying here for a few hours. Just go for a walk. You're still allowed to go for a walk.
Yeah, but he said no. It's better off having some peace and quiet in prison than it was at home.
How bad's his home life?
It must be terrible.
Who does he live with? My dad.
Starting to smell now.
It's very drafty in that house now.
Yeah.
Lots of Geraldines.
Lots of Geraldines.
Talking of
I've never been to his nan's house. When's this quiz starting anyway?
I think maybe we should start the quiz now.
I'll hear more about the nan first. She sounds like a right goer. I might get a few tips.
I think you're right, Geraldine.
Go on then.
What?
Tell me about her.
She was a nan. She believed in ghosts. Do you believe in ghosts, Geraldine?
Ah, of course I do, pet.
Have you ever seen a
One
ghost?
time my nan was telling me about time she slept with her husband, and a cold chill come down, and he went, "Oh, that's the ghosts." And it turned out it just left the window open. Oh, we laughed for days.
Nan!
Oh, it's the shittest bit of material I've ever said out loud in the entire 2 months. It's worse than Dragon's Eggs. No, I think it is.
No, this Dragon's Head had potential. You believed in that joke right until the end. Your spirit was crushed as soon as you said window left open.
Yeah, it was.
And then you tried saving it by going, she told me that my room was haunted by a little girl.
Yeah, it's weird with the thing with Dragon's Eggs as well is I remember afterwards I tried to salvage that situation by talking to audience members who didn't want to be there anyway.
Or they wanted to hear the music.
They wanted to hear the music. That's the last thing you want halfway through a gig, isn't it? Two chubby blokes trying to make you laugh.
I don't think I was chubby back then.
No, you weren't. You were quite.
I was on my way to start getting chubby, but.
On the way.
So
Marillo.
Every day I'll be touching that pillow. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I am. We're getting all excited now. What's the quiz about then? What's going on? Where's Dave and where's Geraldine? Let's bring them in. Welcome to the stage. Dave and Geraldine.
Oh, hello everyone.
Hi kids, how you doing? Tonight we got great fun for you. I've just found out it's turned into an animal quiz after I've been rehearsing my impressions for the film quiz. So thanks a lot, Dave.
Oh, it's all right. No worries. Shall we meet the contestants for this week's quiz?
Dave,
yes.
we've not done a jingle theme tune yet, have we?
No, and we've written one this week, haven't we?
Yeah, unlike the Christmas special where we just waffled on. Are you ready, kids?
Yeah, go ahead.
I need to hear confirmation from both of you.
I'm ready.
Excellent. It's time for the quiz of champions. It's a quiz of TV chill. I'll change the lyrics now. TV quiz of animals.
And I'm gonna do the questions.
And I'm gonna give the answers and make sure I got the points written down.
So, welcome to this week's edition of D and G quiz. That's Dave and Geraldine. You might want to call it EG, example given, or elephant and giraffe. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that, Dave. Now, is everyone ready for the quiz? Who are today's contestants?
In front of me on the phone, I have got a man. Man, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name's Adam Morrison Jones, and I am one of the contestants of this quiz.
Thank you. Next contestant, please.
Hello, I'm Mark. I'm the winner of this competition.
Ah, that's right. He gave me a right saucy look last time. That's the only reason I let him win.
Oh, yes.
Is
It
there
all
any
comes
other
out
more
now.
No,
contestants?
Dave, I'm making sure that you're reading the questions carefully.
Not on my watch. You're taking part in the quiz.
Too right you're taking part in the quiz. I've already written your name on the piece of paper that I'm keeping scores on.
So, are you ready for the first question?
What are
I'm
the
ready.
rules?
What are the rules? Same as last
Yeah.
time, mate. I ask a question. We start with AMJ. Move to you. Move to Paul. Next question. Moves to you. Moves to Paul. Moves to AMJ. Question afterwards. Starts with Paul. AMJ. Then you're in last. All right.
It did feel one-sided last time, I'll be honest.
Don't you start. -2 points for AMG.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
No contention, but I like the cut of your jip. You're back to 0.
Oh, okay.
Don't always accept what's been given to your kids. Especially sweets from strangers.
Right,
I'll be
Geraldine.
good.
Stop distracting me. We're here to do a quiz. And it's serious.
Ooh.
AMJ.
Yes.
How many tails does a Manx cat have? And there's not a
2.
cat from Manchester. It's spelled MANX.
A Manx cat, I believe, has 2 tails.
Okay. Critters.
Hmm?
Was that 1? Did you
Oh,
guess?
have I got to answer the same question?
Yes. That's how it worked last time.
I'll stick with just 1.
1. Paul,
One.
do you know how many?
I do, Dave. It was on the quiz last month that apparently AMJ took part in. It is 0.
Geraldine, can you confirm the answer for me, please?
I bet it is 0. So that's 1 point to Paul, no points to AMG, and I like Cridland. He was asking questions about the rules of the quiz. So thank you very much, Mark, because you made sure people who hadn't heard the Christmas special understood what's going on. So it's 1-1-0.
Thank you, Geraldine. Now, Cridland, it's your turn to go first. How many teeth do aardvarks have?
Aardvarks. I'm going to go on some sort of technicality and say they have none.
Ooh, Critters is saying none. That's very interesting. Paul, you're next.
I'm going to have to go with the same as Cridland, I think. I like the cut of his jib, so I'm going to go with 0 as well.
What about you, AMJ? How many teeth does an aardvark have?
I'm going to go with 12.
Okay, that's locked in answer. Geraldine, how many points have been distributed in this round?
Well, thanks for asking me, Dave. There are 2 points being handed out, and they're both going to AMJ. He was incorrect. Critters and Paul had the right answers, but AMJ answered with a lovely smile, so he's getting 2 points.
Have it.
So
Right,
aardvarks
moving
don't
on. Sorry?
Yes,
So
what was
aardvarks
that,
don't-
Critters?
so aardvarks don't have the teeth then.
No, they have no teeth. You get no points because it sounds like you've lost a bit of enthusiasm for this quiz already.
It sounded like you called him Cheggers
the
there
answer.
for a minute as well.
Definitely not Jaggers. You went straight to points. You didn't tell us what the answer was first.
I think you find if when you listen back to this, she did say Critters and Paul was correct.
But you
Moving
didn't
on.
tell us.
Yeah, but you didn't give an answer.
No,
I don't
just
have
said
to
we
give
were
the answer when Critters and Paul have both said 0, and I've said they were correct.
Then we got some people that are listening at home that are a bit
A bit
simple.
like you.
What do
Critters,
they?
you've lost all your points. You're now -5. AMJ, thanks for sticking up for me. You've gone up to 5 points. And
It's a
Paul,
pleasure,
you've lost 2
Geraldine.
points as well. Now moving on to question 3. There's only another 97 questions to go.
Okay.
Thank you for clearing that up, Geraldine, but for future, can you please make sure you give the answer?
Shut up, you elephant, trying to get up Cridland's bottom just because, he's the producer.
No comment. Paul, how many hearts does an octopus have?
I'm going to go with 2, Dave.
Thank you very much. AMJ, how many hearts does an octopus have?
Not the one I used to go out with. None.
Oh, do you think all the answers are none? Very
No,
interesting.
no. No, but I'm going to go with it. Now I think it is. Yeah, no hearts. Octopuses famously do not have a heart.
Oh,
A breakup with you before Christmas Eve.
I actually know this one.
Go
Yeah.
on
Be
then.
surprised. Octopuses have 3 hearts.
Geraldine.
You know what? Mark Cridland, you are completely correct. You said 3. The answer is 3. Is that better for you?
Yes, that's much better. Thank you very much.
Good. Cridland's back on 0 points. AMJ has lost a point. And Paul's on -17.
Am I losing points now for not getting the right answer?
It looks like it.
No, I just thought I gave you a point last time, even though you got the question wrong. And you got the last one wrong as well. So I thought I'd best actually take a point off your pet.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, okay. Oh, this reminds me of my friend Freddy the Frog, this question. Are you
Go
ready?
on.
What is the name? So this question goes to AMJ first. I want to make sure I'm clear and concise and I don't get told off by the producer. Question 4. What is the name for a collection of frogs?
Budweiser's.
That is the copyright police onto us again. Critters, same question to you.
I haven't got a clue on this one. I'm going to say a spawn as
Oh,
a complete guess.
I like that as an answer, but I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. Geraldine's got all the answers. Paul,
I know the answer to this one. I'm going to say an army.
Geraldine, is he correct?
Before I say if he's correct or not, Dave, I best give the answer, shouldn't I? The answer is an army. So congratulations, Paul. You are now on -20 points. AMJ is on 7. You got 3 points that time, AMJ.
That's not bad at all.
And Cridland,
How many more
you're now
questions?
up to 3 points because I liked your answer, and so did Dave.
Woohoo.
Wow.
Good logic.
How many more questions we got?
There's 9 in total. We've had 4 so far. We can stop at 6 if you like.
Yeah, six will do. 6 is a nice round number. So come on then.
Not
Next question.
not as round as Paul. Oh, I'm
Right,
sorry, I was
yeah.
me. Question number 5, Cridland. This one's coming to you first.
Uh-oh.
What is the largest type of penguin?
I'm
Don't
gonna
say
go.
king size chocolate.
No, I'm gonna go just because of the name. I'm gonna go with an emperor penguin.
Oh, I hope he hasn't got his new clothes on, if you know what I mean. Paul,
Hey,
what are you going to go with?
Dave, to be honest with you, I'm going to go with critters as well. Emperor penguin.
Oh, AMJ,
I'm
what
going to
is
go
the
with.
largest?
I think the largest penguin was Danny DeVito.
Yes.
Geraldine, he's tried to be clever.
Now listen here, pets. I have got the answer here for you. The answer is Emperor Penguin. Now, the last time Paul and Critters got the answer correct and AMJ didn't, they lost points. But this time, Paul's losing points. He's on minus 25. Cridland, you're on 12. AMJ. Now, did I like your answer or not, pet? That is the question we need to find out.
Yeah.
Leave me thinking with it. This is like when Rachel Riley doesn't get the maths and we come back to her later.
Okay, Geraldine, we'll come back to
Danny
you later.
DeVito.
I'm ready. I'm ready now already. You're going to get a point for every inch Danny DeVito is, so you get an extra 9 points.
See, if you'd gone for Robin Lord Taylor, you'd get a lot more because he's a taller version of Penguin.
He is a bigger penguin. But
I've not seen him do it, so no, you won't get any more points for that. You've lost points now, Cridland, for trying to correct me. 10 points.
What about Colin Farrell? Because he is the new penguin, and he's a lot taller than Danny DeVito.
He doesn't look like a penguin, though, but Danny DeVito did.
I know, it's all a very different penguin.
And I've not seen Colin Farrell in uniform yet, but when I do, I'll probably get a fanny flutter and forget about this quiz.
Oh, thank you, Geraldine. Question number 6. What is... Oh, you like this one, Geraldine. This one is written... I wrote this one for you. Question number 6. What is a group of giraffes called? First question to Paul.
Geraldine's family, I don't know. Move on. Critters is bored of this now.
Okay, AMJ. What is a group of giraffes called?
A tourist opportunity.
Geraldine? You've upset Geraldine with that answer. She's not willing to talk. Cridland, what about yourself?
I don't know. I'll just have a guess at a gang.
Gang of giraffes.
I haven't got a clue.
You can be in my gang if you want, pet. You've got the spunk I'm looking for.
And I like a lot of my biscuit. And that's
you like a lot on your biscuit? You can join my club.
Yeah, just don't spunk on your biscuits.
Can you remember whatever happened to trios?
They came back.
Really?
Did they?
Yeah, they came back. There was some in Waitrose that they had like the
display. Waitrose.
Yeah,
I knew it. But you pressed the button and it said trio. It was really cool.
Did it come back or did you just find old advertising and old chocolate?
I did. It's definitely old chocolate. Sounds like an amazing soul name.
I'll be honest, I really liked the way you sung trio, so you're getting an extra 52 points.
Yes!
That brings you up to 68. Now, none of you got the answer for that correct.
Could you tell us what it is then, Geraldine?
No, I can't, pet. Sorry. Geraldine, next. What the answer was?
Geraldine, I don't think the listeners will like that.
Well, it might get them to come back.
Oh, I like that idea. Tune in next week to find out that a group of giraffes is called a tower.
Dave, you f***ing idiot! Why the f*** did you say that for? Now they're not going to come back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do. That's the end of the quiz. Do. Let's look at the scores. Paul is on -25. Cridland ended up on 2. And AMJ is this week's winner with 68.
Have I won the quiz? Oh, this is great. This is fantastic.
You've won the quiz, pet.
Oh, what do I get?
You get a night with me and your nan.
Oh, no. Let's get the Ouija board. It's me, Awkward Mario.
I'll make sure the windows are shut.
So have we got a quiz for next week as well then?
I think we might be able to. Let me ask Dave and Geraldine.
Yeah, we can actually use the quiz that I spent an hour and a half putting together for this week's one.
Hey, good idea. Let's do it.
That's good fun.
Yeah. Hey, well done, Mr. AMJ. You had to win something.
I did.
I forgot to do my presenter's joke at the beginning.
Oh, no, Dave.
Okay, can I do it now?
Go on, then.
Okay. I'll use this one. I'm a very private person. Anyway, that's enough about me. Let's get on with the quiz.
Very good. Well done.
Thank you.
Very
Have I
good.
got the job now, AMJ?
You have got the job. You had the job anyway.
Oh, well, I felt like that's an audition.
Oh, you've got it. Yeah. You got the audition.
Yes. I did have a rude joke, but I didn't think that'd be appropriate.
Oh, tell us a rude joke.
I'll get Geraldine to say it. She's much better at rude jokes.
So, the other day, Paul told me I had an attitude problem, so I told him to go himself.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot ruder.
Yeah.
I did try not swearing in your quiz this time.
And I appreciate that. Thank you, Geraldine. But you did let a couple of swears come out.
I've got one final news story that we can talk about this week. All about a guy who's got an unusual name. And that when he tells people his
Is it
name...
Celine Dion?
No, not
no,
that
that's
one.
the
That
other
was a few
week.
weeks. Yeah. It's his real name, by the way. It's not been deed polled. It's his real name that he
Travis.
was. His birth certificate. No. But when he tells people his name, nearly everyone goes, "You're lying. It's not your name."
What?
And he goes, "It is."
Dave the elephant. People don't believe I'm an elephant.
No, it's not that. I'll give you a clue. It is a name that is very well known to book readers and movie fans alike.
Is it J.K. Rowling?
It's related to.
Harry Potter.
Oh, you're so close, but you're not going to get
Ronald
it.
Weasley. Daniel
No.
Radcliffe.
No.
Peter Beardsley.
His surname is spelt D-O-H-R, so it's pronounced Door. So what do you think his first name is?
It's not
Dumble.
front, is it?
What? No, it's not front. No.
Back?
No.
Side?
Well, benefit bed. You can finish that joke. Potato.
His real name is Griffin Door.
That's
Now,
amazing.
He was born.
I was hoping his name
3
would be
years-
Dumble.
No, maybe he should name his kid that or something. I don't know. But yeah, he was actually born 3
With a name
years
like
before.
that, he ain't going to get
books
laid
came out.
anytime soon.
Well, he's got kids, so he's done all right.
It's one of them called Dumble.
We'll have to find out, haven't we? We'll have to find out. But yeah, he was born 3 years before even Harry Potter came to exist. So no, he was not named after Gryffindor. That is his actual name. He even took to TikTok this week just to explain himself and say, it's my real name. Back it in. If you think your name is cooler than mine, I need you to stitch this, do it, bop it, twist it, pull it, whatever you need to do. And then he asked everyone just to try and join in with their cool names as well. So some people, one person put on there saying my children's father is called Tom Riddle, and he's actually saved in my phone as Voldemort, which is
That's
pretty
cool.
cool.
We can't say that name. It's like saying Macbeth on stage.
Yeah. Someone else. My co-worker is called Harry Potter. He's 40 something, and he hates Harry Potter, the books
Oh,
and
that
films.
would have been the worst, because that would have
I
come
had a
around
teacher called
after.
Gary Potter at work. Not at work, sorry, at school. We had a teacher called Gary Potter, and we always used to call him Rip-Off Potter.
Rip-off Potter.
Nice. Someone else. My dad is called Bruce Wayne. That's nice. Good one. Another one. My name is Elsa. I've got a younger sister called Anna, and we live in Iceland, the country.
That's-
Not
Well, you
the
got a
shop.
dog called Olav. Attention seeking twat.
I should hope so.
I went to school with Phil Collins. I always find that funny.
Phil Collins.
Good old Phil Collins.
You went to school with Phil
Oh,
Collins, and you didn't get the Gorilla on the drums reference there. Yeah.
I did get the drums reference.
Then you could at least, given Dave the satisfaction of a laugh.
Aha! It's weird with the internet. Sometimes it cuts out. It's not like when we're all in the studio together.
Is that what they tell you on your online gigs? No, they
All
were
the time.
laughing, Adam. It's just the laughter was so much it just distorted and cut out.
You've had 3 laugh emojis on this. You're doing well.
They're all from your nan.
There ain't.
She's coming back.
Unless she's got a Ouija keyboard.
She has.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I'm
Cora's
sorry.
brought her back.
Derek and Cora.
Yeah.
Do you know what I love about Derek and Cora, other than him being a complete and utter charlatan? Every now and then, someone on his Facebook group will just run the group for like an hour and do like a seance or something. Have you seen it?
Strange enough, no.
No.
Didn't you get a friend request from Derek Acora
Yeah, I got a friend request.
after he died?
Yeah, it's about.
There you
few
go.
months ago.
There's proof of the afterlife, mate.
It was.
Yeah.
It was quite scary to think.
It's honestly
Derek,
that bad.
yeah.
That bad. You had to come back and send a friend request to AMJ.
Yeah, and I like to think if he's passed on, he's not on Facebook. I like to think there's more to life.
He's
than
on
social
no
media. No Facebook.
Ashford.
Ashbook.
Well, maybe he's on Fastbook.
Fastbook. Trying to think of ghost-related puns. I can't. There's one there. I'm going to think about it. About midnight tonight, it's going to kick in.
Where I'm a deputy church warden, occasionally I go and do a litter pick in the local church yards. And I tell you what, I was a bit worried about catching COVID because I could hear all the coffins.
Hey.
Ah, dear.
In the
Okay,
dead centre
AMJ,
of town.
when you think of that funny joke later on, who are you going to call?
Hey. Oh, that's good. Ghostbusters.
Who is he going to call?
Ghostbusters, Dave.
Has anybody seen the new Ghostbusters film? Because I bought it on Blu-ray. I've still got it in the seal.
Which new one?
with the
The
ladies.
one with the ladies or the one with the men?
The one with the ladies. The one with the men's not out yet,
Well,
is it?
the ladies is quite funny. It's got
Is
they
it?
are they're all comedians, so they do bring the funny. Especially
Well,
the,
AMJ and me are
there's
meant to
one-
do that, but we don't.
No, the ladies do.
The ladies do. And it's got like 2 of my favourite female comedians in it, so
Oh, which ones?
I can't ever pronounce the name properly. Christine Wiig and
Robin Perkins and Stephanie Lang.
no, the other something MacArthur.
Ellen MacArthur, the former round the world yacht.
Yeah, let's just go with that. Oh mate, when it comes to me tonight with that bun, I'll be like so annoyed.
By the way,
dear.
listeners, you may have never heard of Robin Perkins and Stephanie Lang. They are on the circuit comedians, and if you ever get a chance, if they're ever doing a show anywhere near you, go and watch them. They're two of the funniest people I've ever seen on stage. They are absolutely fantastic. 10,000 Reasons by Robin Perkins, one of the best Edinburgh shows I've ever seen. And Stephanie Lang is just absolutely hilarious. Check them out. I don't know if they've got things on YouTube, but go and see if they have.
Talking of women, actually, one thing we can finish on is The Masked Singer.
Don't say, talking of women, here's something we can finish on. It's very derogative.
Your filthy mind. But, it was the bird who was born in Dover.
It was indeed.
Just Stone.
Born in Dover, went to primary school in Dover, and then moved down to Devon.
Cornwall.
Tax breaks.
Tax breaks. Yeah, that's what all the Dover people. We just had the same accountant and vice.
That's what it is. Must
Well,
be.
they did say. Well, AMJ, didn't you? You did have a tax break when you went down there, because I heard you went to Haven.
Hey, that was good.
It is a place on earth.
Oh,
but Joss Stone won, which was a massive surprise because I had it penned. I really thought Sausage was Sheridan Smith.
I did.
I'll be honest. At one point, with the clues that she gave, I thought this could be Joss Stone. Then I thought, nah, she's too big to do this. The same with Neo. I saw Neo being bandied around on Twitter, and I was like, it's not Neo. Come on, he's too big for this tin pot stuff. So I've messaged him, seeing if he'd be a guest on our podcast next week. So
we'll try and get Morton Harkett as well.
Yeah, I was convinced that batter was Chris Moyles.
I don't know why. Why did you think that?
I just thought I just had a hunch it was Chris Moyles.
I honestly thought you were just trying to wind people up with that.
No, I generally thought it was. And like people like, nah, it's not Chris Moyles. 2 people deleted me off Facebook for my obsessive Saturday night Masked Singer banter. Well, one person went, if you carry on, I'm going to delete you. And you know when you're like, I don't even know who you are, delete away, mate.
Yeah, so I saw that. Made me chuckle.
Like, it was just it was Barry Chuckle. It wasn't. He'd never delete me.
You'd have to get a Luigi board for that as well.
I'd have to get a Luigi
He's with your
board.
nan.
He's with me nan. To me, to you, to me, to you. See
Blow
that
me.
again. Blow you.
On that note, I think we'll say good night.
Good night.
Goodbye, everybody.
Good night, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the quiz.
I hope you did too. And sorry for saying
Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Good night.
Sleep tight. Even if you're not going to bed now, just sleep tight later.
Yeah, if you're driving, stay awake.
If
Good advice.
if you're on the train, then yeah, good on you.
Make sure you got a mask on, unless you're medically exempt.
Unless you are medically exempt or someone with a horrifically big nose.
Well, I've got a horrifically big nose, and I can make them fit. And I am technically medically exempt as well. But I wear it to be courteous.
You can't use dyspraxia as not wearing a mask.
No, that's not.
You can't get it over both ears. Is that what it is?
No, it is actually a struggle to get a mask that actually covers my face because I have a big head. It's a true story. I have a massive.
That's what it is. Your
massive
hair's
head.
not receding. Your hair's not receding. Your head's just covered.
Yeah,
It is, honestly, I have a massive. I struggle to get hats. I love hats. I'd love to wear hats. It's not just a vanity thing because I'm going bald, but I just love hats. But it's so hard to find ones that fit me. And if I get upset spending 20 quid on a pair of shoes, imagine how upset I'm going to be paying 45 quid for a flat cap.
Musical Insights.